All right. We talked on yesterday's bonus show about this new app called Sketch Factor. And Sketch Factor is designed to allow you to mark sketchy neighborhoods in different cities. And there were serious concerns that there were significant racial undertones to this app, and that neighborhoods where you see Black and Hispanic people walking around are going to be designated as sketchy. Very, very interesting and ironic story. There was a DC news crew that was out reporting on the app, which identifies sketchy neighborhoods, and WUSA 9 reporter Mola Lengi said that he, photographer James Hash, and intern Taylor Bisciotti were in the Petworth area interviewing residents who live there about the app when their equipment was burglarized. They said, "We were doing a story on an app that describes sketchy neighborhoods. It led us to the Petworth neighborhood of Northwest. And I'm not going to call it a sketchy neighborhood, but as folks were telling us, it is a good neighborhood and that not much happens around there. As that was being told to us, our van was robbed. We got back to the news van and noticed that the lock was popped out. Got in there, noticed all of our stuff was gone. I had a backpack full of electronics." Lengi then turned to photographer James Hash, who said that he had 2 backpacks full of equipment that he had built up over a career of 15 years. They eventually were able to find their stuff because the intern, Taylor Bisciotti, had her iPhone stolen, used the Find My iPhone app, and they found it as well as a bunch of the stolen equipment in a raccoon-infested dumpster in a different part of DC. Lewis, regardless of what you're reporting on, why do you leave all the valuables in your car? Although maybe with these news vans, you can't take everything with you. The entire van is filled with equipment. You only take what you need. I don't know.
I would assume that's the case. And they had it locked. The lock got popped off or it busted open. And that's what happens. I guess it's a sketchy neighborhood.
Lewis, imagine if instead of making condescending apps that teach us how to avoid so-called sketchy neighborhoods, someone could create an app that teaches us empathy and teaches us about social and systemic injustices that create so-called sketchy neighborhoods. Maybe that could help us resolve the issue of so-called sketchy neighborhoods.
Maybe we can create that app, or we can call it the Pack Factor or something like that.
I think it's going to be pretty tough to create an effective app with that goal in mind, though. I certainly don't think I could do it.
And I don't think it would achieve anything either. It's we're certainly not going to solve society's problems with an app.
Did you download this after we did that story? I'm just not even remotely curious. I didn't download it.
No, I don't think I'm going to bother. I totally don't care, and I don't think I would use it anywhere, anytime.